Good evening, children. In this session, we are going to discuss one more important concept, that is what Wheatstone bridge. Class 12 electric current. One more interesting and important concept, Wheatstone bridge. This comes under electric current chapter. Electric current. In this, we are going to discuss Wheatstone bridge. What is Wheatstone? It is a scientist name. What is the purpose of this Wheatstone bridge? Where we use this Wheatstone bridge? All these things we will discuss in this session. First of all, from basics onwards, aim we will see. Any experiment we have to see aim. Aim of this experiment is to find the resistance of unknown resistor. To find the resistance of unknown resistor. I have 4 resistors, 3 resistors resistance I know, fourth resistor resistance I don't know. To find the resistance of the unknown resistor, this Wheatstone bridge is useful. How this Wheatstone bridge looks like, we will see. Next of all, principle. It works on the principle of balanced Wheatstone. Balanced Wheatstone bridge. It works on the principle of balanced Wheatstone. Once again, Wheatstone is a scientist. He developed one instrument to find the resistance of the unknown resistor. This is useful if in a circuit 4 or 5 or 6 resistances are given. Generally 4, 5, 6 resistances are given. Then we can find one resistance if you know other resistors. How it will be useful, how to find the unknown resistor, we will see. Aim. To find the resistance of unknown resistor. This is the aim. Principle, balanced Wheatstone bridge. This is what aim and principle. How this Wheatstone bridge looks like, we will see. See children, I have 4 resistors. This is first resistor. This is another resistor. This is third one. This is fourth one. I have 4 resistors. In between fifth resistance resistor is also there. Let these 2 terminals are connected to a battery. We know that battery, this is positive terminal, this is negative terminal. Here potential is V, here potential is 0. The potential difference between them is V minus 0 V. If you connect a voltmeter, the difference shows the voltmeter reading. That is what potential difference between these 2 batteries is V. This V comes to up to here. This is what potential at this end, at A terminal, let it be V. At B terminal, let this is B terminal. Here potential difference is 0. So current flows from higher potential to lower potential, here to here. Here current divides. This I current becomes I1 this side and I2 this side. Whenever this I1 and I2 comes here, again it merges and same current, total I current comes out from this terminal. From B terminal, total current comes. At A terminal, current divides. I1 current goes in this loop, I2 current goes in this circle. Again when it comes to here, this I1 goes this side, this I2 goes this side. Sir, what happened here? I3 do not go. Ikkada current I3 undada ante definitely here current will be 0, but the condition is that means if you connect a small galvanometer, galvanometer measures current in milliamperes. It is a very sensitive device used to measure the small amount of current. That means there is no current flows in this resistor because it is balanced. This condition is satisfied if current in galvanometer is 0, only these two, the ratio of these 2 resistors are equal. Let this resistance is R1, this resistance is R2, this resistance is R3, this is R4. Understand children? Now here the flow of current is I1 means directly I1 current goes this side. Here current do not divide. Why? Because the ratio R1 by R2 ratio is equal to R3 by R4 ratio. If this condition is satisfied, then current do not go from the fifth resistor. What is the current in fifth resistor? Current in fifth resistor R5 is equal to R5, the current flow in R5 is equal to 0 because the ratio is R1 by R2 is equal to R3 by R4. If current flow in the galvanometer is not showing any deflection, means what is the meaning? The potential difference between these 2 points will be 0. Let A be, this is CD. That means condition number 1, conditions for Wheatstone bridge. Conditions for Wheatstone bridge. First condition, see children, potential difference between C and D is equal to 0. Potential difference 0 means galvanometer reading is 0. This is what first condition. Balanced Wheatstone means condition for balanced Wheatstone. Condition for balanced Wheatstone, potential difference between C and D will be same. If potential difference is same, there is no current flow. Here potential is V, here potential is V, here 5 minus 5, 0. Potential difference is not there means there is no current. Why? Because according to Ohm's law, V proportional to I. If there is no current, if there is no potential difference, current also will be 0. V proportional to I, then Ig, galvanometer reading 0. If galvanometer reading is 0, directly we can say current goes from, how much current goes in R1, same current goes from R2. How much current goes in I2, R3, same current goes in I4. That means I2, here R1, R2, same current is flowing, and R3, R4 is from these two resistors, same current is flowing. So here also I2 current is flowing, here I1 current is flowing. That means current in R1 and R2 are same, and current in R3 and R4 are same. R3 and R4 are same. If you know this rule, any complex circuit you can solve easily, but the condition is the ratio of resistors R1 by R2. You can take this area R1 by R2 is equal to R3 by R4, or if you cross multiply R1 by R3 is equal to R2 by R4. Numerator by denominator, this is also correct. Why? Because on cross multiplication you will get the same. That we will see. Understand children up to here? Balanced Wheatstone bridge means current do not flow from this galvanometer. That means galvanometer is showing 0 deflection. Galvanometer indicator is not deflecting. That means here from this resistor no current is flowing. That means even though the resistor is present in the circuit, there is no use of that resistor. How much current flows from the first resistor, same current goes from second resistor. Similarly, here current is divided. From here I1 current. Let us consider here 2 ampere current is divided. So 1 ampere this side, 1 ampere this side. So this 1 ampere again it has to split into 0.5 and 0.5. But 0.5 current is not splitting. Why? Because here it is balanced. These two are same. These two are same. Then automatically same current flows from the next resistor, but do not goes from the middle path. Hence galvanometer is not showing any deflection. Galvanometer is not showing any deflection means there is no current flowing in the resistor. If current is not flowing, there is no use of that resistor. You can delete it. You can eliminate this resistor. You can remove this resistor. Understand children? Now we will see what is the condition. If same current is flowing from R1 and R2 means you can say R1 and R2 are in series, R3 and R4 are in series. That we will say. Before going to say R1 by R2 is equal to this by this is equal to R3 by R4. Understand children? This by this is equal to this by this. Or if you cross multiply, R3 comes to this side and R1 comes, R3 comes to this side, R2 goes into this side. So you also can write R1 by R3 is equal to R2 by R4. If you apply this condition, you can find the resistance. If you know 3 resistors, fourth resistor value you don't know, then you can easily find out the resistance of third one or fourth one. If you know these three, this resistor you can find easily by applying R1 by R3 is equal to R2 by R4. Numerator by denominator equal to numerator by denominator. These three values you know. If you apply, you can find the resistance of unknown resistor. Understand, children? Now, this is the one basic problem also we will see. What will happen if same current flows from these two resistors? Middle one there is no use, so you can eliminate it, you can remove it. Then what will happen? Same current is flowing means current is same in which circuit? Series. If resistors are connected in series, same current flows, potential difference divides. Same current is flowing here I1, here I1. So this circuit you also can draw like this. R1 and R2 are in series. Similarly, R3 and R4 are in series. This is R3, this is R4. R3 and R4 are in series. These two are connected to the battery. So, here this is the current I1, I2. These two are in series. Let us consider all are same resistors, R. This is also R. So, what will happen series? In series connection, direct addition, Rs is equal to R1 plus R2. This total R1, R plus R, 2R. So, this total resistance can be written as 2R. This total resistance, single resistance, you can write it as 2R. This is also R3 and R4 also R. So, R series equal to R1 plus R2, RR. This total value becomes 2R. Now, 2R, here current is dividing I1 and I2. So, 2R in parallel. If parallel connection, what is the formula? R parallel is equal to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. This is the formula for parallel connection. So, apply here R1 is 2R into R2, 2R by R1 plus R2, 4R. 1 RR cancel, 2 ones, 2 twos, 2 twos, R is the answer. That means total circuit can be rewritten as single resistance R, which is equal to R. That means if you connect all same resistors in this Wheatstone bridge like this, if it is a balanced condition, the total circuit value is equal to R only. If each resistor is 5 ohm, you will get the answer, final answer is 5 ohm only. If each resistor is 10 ohm, the total value you will get 10 only. Even though 4 resistors are present, the final resistance will be concluded as one resistance only, that is single resistance. One example we will see now. See children, this is one best example for Wheatstone bridge. Each resistor is R. Find the effective resistance of the circuit. Question is, find the effective resistance of the circuit. Generally, by seeing this complex circuit, children will scare. You no need to worry, children. Simple one basic concept I will tell you. How many resistors are there in this circuit? Count once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If 4, 5, 6 resistors are there, immediately you come to one conclusion that it is a application of Wheatstone bridge. All 4, 5, 6 resistance are not comes under Wheatstone bridge. Maximum there is a probability in class 11 and 12 it comes in Wheatstone bridge. You are in class 12, so you can assume that it is a application of a Wheatstone bridge. 90% there is a chance of Wheatstone bridge. Sir, how to solve it? First, connect these two terminals to a battery. Whatever the circuit is given, the terminal should be connected to the battery. This is put a positive terminal, negative terminal. Positive terminal considered as V, small, negative terminal is considered as 0. If you connect a voltmeter, voltmeter shows V reading. Why? Because V minus 0, potential difference V. Due to this potential difference, it supplies some current. The current is I. Whenever potential difference V, potential difference comes here, here also it shows potential difference V. This 0 potential shows here, this is 0. But in between, if there is a resistor, V potential do not exist here. Zero potential do not comes here. Why? Because there is obstacle. Resistance is opposing the electrons. So same potential do not go this side. Same potential do not go this side. That means here potential is dividing. That means what is the potential here? What is the potential here? We don't know. We don't know the potential here and here. So let the potential difference here is potential at this point is X. At this point is Y. That means total 4 potentials are exist in between the circuit, in between the resistors. Here potential is V, here potential is 0, here potential is X, here potential is Y. Now I am trying to convert this total circuit into Wheatstone bridge. Total how many potentials are there? So here V potential is there, here 0 potential is there, X upwards I am writing and Y downwards I am writing. In between V and X, one resistance is V and X, one resistor is there. This is V point, this is X point. In between V and X, one resistor. This one completed. Next, X and Y, one resistor is there. X and Y. This is X and Y. Okay, this one is also completed. Next, Y and O. This is Y, this is O. This is another resistor. 3 resistors are completed. This one is also completed. Next V, Y. In between V and Y, this is V, this is Y. So here also this resistor also completed. Next last one X and 0. This is X, this is 0. Now this is another resistor. Each resistor is given as R. Each resistor capacity R. Now first check the condition. In between A and B, this is A, potential V, this is B terminal. These two are connected to a battery. Now check the condition, children. First R1 by R3, numerator by denominator, this by this equal this by this, whether it is satisfying or not. So R by R is equal to this by this is equal to this by this, R by R. Oh, it is satisfying. R by R is equal to R by R only. So we can say if you connect a galvanometer here, galvanometer do not show any deflection. That means current is not flowing here. That means this resistance is useful, not useful. So you can remove this resistor easily. Now the circuit becomes easy. These two are in series. These two are in series. As we did, same resistors 2 are series. Same current is flowing. I current here and I current here. Why? Because it is a balanced. So I1 current, I1 current. Here I2 current. This is I2 current. Total current is supplied by the battery is I becomes I1 and I2. When this I1 and I2 again merges and I current comes here. So the total circuit, these two are in series, same current is flowing in series, R plus R, 2R, this is 2R, 2R, 2R parallel, parallel means R. Just now we saw, that means total resistance becomes R only. Once again I will show you how to do this problem. Conversion of given circuit into Wheatstone is important. These two are in series, so R. These two are in series. This is A terminal, this is B terminal. These two terminals are connected to a battery. Positive terminal, negative terminal, V potential, 0 potential. Difference is V. Voltmeter shows V. Here current is I. This current I divides into I1 and I2. So same current is flowing means here also same current. Here the total current comes out will be I. R plus R, 2R. This total resistance will be 2R. This total resistance will be 2R. 2R parallel. So 2R parallel means 1 by R is equal to, what is the formula? 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. 1 by R2 is R. This is R parallel is equal to LCM is 2R. R numerator 1 plus 1, 2. 2 cancel. So 1 by R is 1 by RP is equal to 1 by R. RP is equal to R ohm. This is the total resistance of the circuit. Like this you can find any complex circuits with the help of Wheatstone bridge. In Wheatstone bridge, remember children, R numerator by upward resistance by downward resistance equal to right side upward by downward. If this ratio is equal, definitely current do not flow in the middle resistor. It will be, then we can say the galvanometer reading will be 0. You can eliminate it, you can delete it from the circuit, remaining you can solve it. Complex problems we will see later. This is what a Wheatstone bridge. Once again, I will remind all the topic once. Wheatstone is a scientist developed to solve complex circuits. If a circuit consists of 4, 5 or 6 resistors, you can solve easily. 1 or 2 resistors can be eliminated from the circuit if it is a balanced. What is the condition for balanced? Upward resistance this by this equal to this by this. R1 by R2 is equal to R3 by R4. If this condition is satisfied, then directly you can remove the remaining all resistors. Then remaining will be how many are series, how many are parallel. You count it and you solve it. You will get the answer. Understand, children? Prepare well. Prepare the notes and practice this problem. These kind of problems you will get. So many problems you will get in the textbook. So you solve it. If you practice it, you will be compatible with. All the best. God bless you.